Have you ever wondered what guides police officers in those intense, split-second decisions involving force? It is a complex area, one that requires careful consideration of many dynamic elements. The concept of reasonable police use of force is fundamentally determined by the Fourth Amendment of the United States Constitution, specifically through what is known as the objective reasonableness standard. This standard means that force must be judged from the perspective of a reasonable officer on the scene, not with the 20/20 vision of hindsight. The core mechanism behind this standard stems from the landmark Supreme Court case, Graham versus Connor. This ruling established three critical factors for assessing reasonableness. First, the severity of the crime at issue. Second, whether the suspect poses an immediate threat to the safety of the officers or others. And third, whether the suspect is actively resisting arrest or attempting to evade arrest by flight. These factors are not applied in isolation, but are weighed together, under the totality of the circumstances. So, how does this translate into practice? When evaluating an officer's actions, courts or review boards consider the information available to the officer at the moment force was used. They ask what a reasonable officer, confronting these specific facts and circumstances, would have done. This means understanding the rapidly evolving nature of police encounters and avoiding second-guessing decisions made in moments of high tension. An important aspect to remember is the principle of split-second judgment. Officers often make decisions in tense, uncertain, and rapidly evolving situations, and the law acknowledges there is no precise formula or continuum of force that dictates every single action. The focus remains on the specific facts known to the officer at that critical moment, underscoring that each situation is unique. Ultimately, understanding these factors provides a robust framework for comprehending why certain first decisions are deemed reasonable. It highlights that reasonableness is not an absolute measure, but rather a highly contextual and dynamic assessment, designed to protect both the public and law enforcement officers in the execution of their duties.